Hi, when I was 12 years old, I got a message. We're told from one of my guides, actually my great grandfather, that I was becoming a healer when I grew up, and that I yes that I have probably been a healer all the time, but I would be a healer when I grew up. And I remember I was in bed reading a book in my own fantasy world, but I understood that that wasn't my fantasy. That was something from outside of me, of myself, a communication. And I had communication with my guides all my childhood, but this one was special. It was crystal clear. So I got a message, didn't believe it though, but I got the instant knowledge of what healing was. Of course, not all the knowledge. I still doesn't have it, but I got the basic knowledge of what healing is all about. And I didn't tell anyone because of my childhood. I didn't want to make trouble. I didn't make to have trouble at home. I was silent and in my own bubble. I guess some of you will have been in your own bubble, and you probably still are, as I am. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I didn't tell anyone. When I was 15, I met my future wife. We got together when I was 15 years old. Didn't tell her. We got married when I was 22. Still hadn't tell her. Though I got a message 2-3 times a year that, okay, Jonas, keep on doing what you're doing, but just remember what you meant to do, and it's not possible to avoid. But I definitely tried the best. This was coming, in the back of my head, and the messages, and again, when at the end of my 20s, I said to myself that I just need to let this come, because it make it so much discomfort, and issues in my life. And I understood that the problem was that I didn't let this come through me, and I didn't let it come. So then the summer I had turned 30. I was laying there in my hammock, and I had a really good summer, and was in a good place in my life. And then it just suddenly came, the same feeling that I have had since I was little, since I had since I was 3 years old, combined with the message about the healing again, and it was like a bang, and I jumped up, and it felt like something had hit me, and the message was clear. Now it's gonna happen. We cannot wait anymore. It will happen. And I was like, okay, try me. I went inside, turned on an audio book to escape from this crazy stuff going on. And of course, there was another audiobook that were turned on than the audiobook I was listening to earlier, and it was like the beginning of spirituality or something. I thought, wow, come on. So all those kind of things have happened, and the next 6 months, I still didn't tell my wife. I don't know why. there is nothing wrong with her. She would have taken it nice, and she finally did, of course. But I probably had a lack of belief in myself and in the universe and everything. So all kind of crazy things happened the next uh, 6 months, and communication with my guides and all kind of singularities, like the audiobooks and angel numbers and everything you can possibly imagine. And then January 2020, I think it was, my wife told me that, Jonas, this is just turning out totally crazy. You need to tell me what the heck is going on. So I had to tell her, and you know what she said? Okay, that's cool. And I've been waiting 15 years to tell her that. So I'm like, what? It's cool? Yes. No, but what could she say? She needed to let it sink in. And from that point, she have been in my test person with the healing, and she have had really positive effects with the healing. So it took me 30 years and 15 years with my wife to come out of the closet. And of course, I wish I had done it earlier, but it's probably just the everything is the way it's supposed to be. So I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful and happy to have all of you following me, commenting and sharing and everything. So all the best to you. I recommend you to don't use 15 years of your life to come out of the spiritual closet. So just do it. Jump into it. Don't try to imagine how it will be, because it will never turn out the way you think. Okay? Do it. Do it.